What's going on, everybody? Andrew asked me about my podcast. Back with another episode today, diving into the world of AR. Augmented reality has been the hottest rage since Google, since Apple came out with their new Vision Pro. People are going nuts. I heard a couple different things. Marcus Brown has probably, I hope I didn't screw his name up. He has probably the best episodes about his, what he thinks of. What he thinks of the Vision Pro. People love it. I think a lot of people have a ton of respect for what it represents. And I think that he said mainly that it's a tech is trying to catch up with the idea, and the tech is not 100% with the idea of what this is going to become. And I think that that's probably the best way to put it. I think, you have a heavy headset, you have a cord going to a battery that you have to put in your back pocket. I think there's a lot of things that need to advance a lot quicker for this thing to really pop off. But I think in the meantime, it's an unbelievable tool. It's an unbelievable resource for people to use. I've started to see it being used in kind of the healthcare space for examinations. You're starting to see it in the automotive space. You've seen it in the automotive space for a long time as far as taking a look at analytics, diagnostics of cars. The Vision Pro has an awesome tutorial with the F1, both watching races and analyzing the cars. I think there's going to be amazing things come out with the Vision Pro kind of leading the charge, mainly because Apple's such a big provider of tech that I think that this is going to really help amplify this revolution, which I think is going to be absolutely insane. I think a couple other things that people are using this for, and it's, augmented reality. We've started to use it with our phones as well. You see a lot of the try-ons with sunglasses, glasses. You see it with the Vision Pro. You scan your face with your phone to help assist in the buying process for the Vision Pro. You can throw a chair in the corner of your room on Amazon. So I think there's been a lot of we started doing digital site checks for work. So we go to a venue, we'll scan the whole room with your phone to help get dimensions, mock-ups. So I think it's going to have a huge over time. It's going to be a huge revolution for the space, across many different forms of the marketing industry. We're obviously in that early adoption phase right now, where it's going to be a lot of people that are involved in the developmental process of it, developing apps, developing software, making their hardware better. So I think that is really cool. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely wild. I think in the marketing space is going to be very interesting. What if you're sitting courtside at a basketball game? They actually, this is a great call. So they started doing this in ice hockey, right? So if you watch a telecast of hockey, they now superimpose different advertisements on the border or on the boards. So when you're watching a hockey game, you'll see local advertisements for the team that you're watching. Big Columbus Blue Jackets fan. I can't believe I just made that public online, but you'll see Ohio Health on a visiting team's boards, obviously using augmented reality. So I think there's going to be a ton of things that come out. Superimposing logos everywhere is going to be insane. Hockey at the beginning, I thought it was going to be overwhelming and a little bit obnoxious, but I think they've done a good job of kind of cleaning it up and creating a clean space to advertise. It's not too much going on, but it's just enough. Obviously, you have to take a look at Web3, Metaverse, kind of being. I think a lot of people were disappointed when they first learned about Web3, Metaverse, and thought that the early adoption curve was going to kind of take off like a hockey stick. But overall, I think it's going to be a lot slower process and a longer adoption period, mainly to the fact that it's tough. It's a $4,000 headset. Obviously, you can buy cheaper stuff out there, but I think it's going to take a while for people to get used to this new concept. And I think it's going to take a while for people to level up their hardware. We're seeing a huge slowdown in hardware purchase. So I think that it is going to take a little bit of time to, people get introduced, people to get familiar, and people to invest in. So I think over time it is going to be a long play, and I think it's going to be, the next realization of tech. But I think for the time being, we're kind of sitting on the sidelines, letting the tech lead the conversation as opposed to the content lead the conversation. So more coming there. I think it's going to be a very exciting time, and I think it's obviously only going to get better. I think that's it. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Enjoy your day, and I will talk to y'all later. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. See ya.